What's up? What's up? It's D Train back again. Still a little short, I think. You know. So yeah, man, I had a pretty good week. It was a pretty good week, man. I got a lot done. My car got fixed. Matter of fact, that was yesterday. Oh my gosh, was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? It's like hold on, let me get my levels straight. Bing, bang. There we go. Just a little. Crank it just a touch. Yeah. So I got my I went over to my man Pepe. I actually called him up in the morning, and I was like, "Yo, Pepe, man, it's the car fixed." He was like, "Yes, buddy, car's fixed, man." So I was like, "So how much?" He was like, "Well, just get the registration. Get the registration done first, and then we'll talk about it." And I was like, "All right, good," because last time, remember, I got pulled over on the way to get my the inspection. So he said, "Look, buddy, your back tire, it's like it goes out every 2 days, you know." And I was like, "All right." So now I got to go get another tire. But he said, he's like, "Yo, drive it about 50 miles and then go straight to the DMV." You know what? I did that, not the DMV, to the inspection station. So I went to the inspection station, and it passed. I was like, cool. I mean, I wasn't surprised because he usually does good work, but you know, it's always that thing in the back of your mind, like, whoa, what's gonna happen? So then I was like, cool. And then I had to run a couple more errands before I went to the DMV. Make sure my dogs were good. The dogs were good. Actually, I think Bo, he got shot again, or maybe jumped by some coyotes or something. I don't know, man. He looked rough, man. He was limping, hopping around, hobbling. He was happy to see me though, but they need to keep their ass in the damn yard and stop hauling off, going, finding deer and chasing deer and finding shit. Anyway, that's my dogs. Um, and then at some point, I got a call and it was like, "Oh, don't forget Friday's a half day." I'm like, half day for the kids on Friday. Oh my gosh, dang! And so, I thought I'd talk about the half days because, don't get me wrong, I love being around my kids, but sometimes half days kind of throw off your days. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just pop up when you just realize, whoa, I got to pick the kids up earlier, or else they're going to be at school looking pitiful. I'm going to be getting phone calls, you know. So you don't want to forget about them half days, you know, and they happen fairly often. I don't, I don't, I don't understand half days really that much. I know when I was a kid we didn't have as many half days, but maybe they could add up the whole days somehow, and it makes you feel better. Maybe they make up for snow days that way. You know that could be part of it, but sometimes they just pop up at the wrong daggone time, and sometimes I can see how parents would want to maybe even stay home or just keep the kids home and not take them, because it's almost like, okay, so I got to take my daughter. She got to be there by 7. My other daughter, she got to be there by like what, 9. So that's like 2 hours difference, and then I got to go right back up to the other school, within the next hour or two, and pick up the other daughter, the first daughter who went to school, and then come back home, sit down, and then get back up and go pick up the other daughter. So it's just you know, depending on how many kids and how many schools you have, you know, it can be kind of time consuming. And, you know, I can see how it can be rough on the parents who both have to work. Um, I think in this area, uh, some parents have more flexibility when it comes to half days. Um, you know, and that's good. But I know it also puts a strain on some parents. Um, you know, it's not like I'm saying something has to be fixed. I don't mind myself. Me myself, I mean, you know, I personally have the flexibility to you know do that. You know, if let's say I schedule something, I can reschedule it. If you know, if I have to, or I can get, you know, make other arrangements. But usually I have the flexibility, and other parents are having to deal with some of these same issues. But you know, hey, it's what they do. I don't mind it. It just breaks up the day a little bit, kind of throws things off. Anyway, yeah, it's just a little short. Get my thing back in here. I turned the camera off here because I think it either slows things down or it wears down my camera, and I think I need to figure out how to hook that other camera up to this thing. I have a digital camera, so you know, probably have to figure that whole thing out. Anyway, peace out. This is D Train. It's a little bit of something that you know some parents have to deal with. You know, uh, I had a few other ideas I wanted to touch on as a parent, but this one's more immediate right now. It's in the forefront of my mind, so I said, let me come on here and you know, just touch on it a little bit because you know it's not like a big issue on the big stage of things. It's just a little insight on some of the things that we have to go through. Oh, there goes the siren. Man, Friday night. Is it a full moon, man? Friday night's been kind of crazy lately, man. I've heard like two sirens already. So I hope everybody's okay or winds up okay. Uh, but yeah, it was rainy today. Gotta be careful out on those roads. Just take care of yourself, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.